As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.
I'm the mom that has 10 million views on my damn video talking about my struggles in motherhood, and a lot of people resonated. But I see a lot of people in my recent videos seeing the difference in me physically, maybe emotionally, and especially after sleep training my daughter. They want to know if I still feel the same way. So here's an update on, do I feel the same way about motherhood after some time has went on, after I'm feeling a little bit better, and after my daughter is sleep trained? Yes, I still feel the same way. I am doing a lot better right now. I will say right now. Fog has lifted. Not only has fog lifted, but we are way on a better schedule with her. She has set times for naps. She doesn't co-sleep on me anymore during her naps. So I'm not nap trapped. And at night, she's starting to wake up less and less. And last night, she slept through the whole night. But yes, I still feel the same way about motherhood, and I'm going to explain why. I still believe, and I probably will for a very, very long time, probably forever, that you do not have to go through motherhood, and I don't think it's always worth it. No. The fact that society and other women lie to women, it's the greatest love you'll ever know, there's nothing like it, you're missing out on something. Woman to woman, you are not missing out on anything. I love my daughter.
So that was a lie.
She is just such a cool human being. Yes, it's getting easier now that I'm sleep training her and she's getting a little bit more independence. There's plenty of things that are easier, but there's also in trade, when you trade things for, this doesn't happen anymore because now this is easier, you're trading it for other things that are harder. So sure, she's sleeping through the night, she has set times for naps, but I'm a slave to when she takes her naps because it'll be a cold day in hell before I am out and about and I am not home to make sure that she gets her naps because it will ruin everything. There's a million reasons I can get.
Modern women have this bad habit of trying to compare the work they currently do with the work that slaves had to go through. Why refer to your motherly duties as slavery in the first place? It's not slavery, it's choice. You choose to love your kid, so you choose to take care of them. That's not slavery, it's duty, okay? And that shouldn't be too hard, especially when you love the person that you're doing the task for. How is it slavery when you have love for the person?
Can get into, and I'm not even going to get into it in this video in particular, but I just wanted to let you know that just because my fog has lifted currently over the last week, and some things are easier, and I'm looking better, and I'm starting to feel myself a little bit more, I still don't believe motherhood is worth it. I think my daughter, since I already know her, is worth it. I'm going to keep on pushing on, I'm going to keep on living, because she's worth it. But I will never, ever, ever, ever bear another child. Me and my husband are planning on getting a vasectomy. That's happening this year, so we're going to be making the appointment for that. And in the meantime, I'm on birth control. And if, God forbid, anything were to happen, as far as an unwanted pregnancy, I would not keep it because I would not survive another pregnancy, another birth, and baby stage all over again. I would not. My daughter needs me and my husband needs me, and I will not make that sacrifice. So we are a one-child family, very proudly. So if you see my videos and you want to think, did you change your mind? No, bitch. No. Am I happier? Yeah. I am. Did I change my mind? No. Children aren't worth it. You do not have to do it. I'm the mom.
Something about this rubs me the wrong way. When I see women that don't like babies, it makes me wonder, If you can't enjoy time with your own baby, imagine how she views others. I could never see myself with a woman so cold, so detached. It's literally your nature to be a warm, loving mother. If you don't have that in you, what makes you think that she has the qualities of being a good wife? She doesn't nurture, she doesn't have the patience, and clearly she's a selfish person. I hope the father knew exactly what he was getting into before making a baby with her, because I see pain in his future. You're with a woman that doesn't find joy in her own kids. Think about it. Let's take a look at the comment section. Your honesty is saving women's lives. I don't know why, but I'm proud of you. What is she actually doing? How is she saving lives? But she's complaining about her own baby. How does that save you? How does that help you? I get overstimulated by other people's kids out in public. I couldn't imagine having to deal with it 24/7. I'm just not built to support a baby. Well, it seems like a lot of you modern women are just not. You guys don't have that nurturing bone in you. It's not built in, apparently. There's someone on here with a regretful parents page, and there's so many people with similar experiences. I'm 28 on the fence, so I appreciate anyone being brave enough to share their experience. Well, I wouldn't look into too much of these people's experience, because a lot of these people that are claiming to be mothers online or claiming that it's hard, I honestly think they're not even parents. I think they're just wicked people that want to encourage other women not to have children. Something about that is very demonic. There is a set of women out there that wants to see the world burn for whatever reason, and they're all over on TikTok. So you got to be careful what you're looking into and whose post you're reading. All right, on to the next one.
So these old humans of New York posts keep popping up on my feed. I want to use today's to talk about how men will lie with their actions. This guy essentially has never been attracted to his girlfriend and just keeps lying about it. So he says, at first, I told myself I could get past it. I said, let's just see how it goes. We had excellent dates. Everything else about her was exactly what I wanted. I didn't want to ruin something good for that one little reason. But it's been 1.5 years, and I feel horrible, but I just can't get past it. And I feel like a bad person for being bothered by it. I can't bring myself to tell her. We're going to couples counseling next week, but I still don't think I'll be able to say it. Is there any right way to ask someone to lose weight for you? Pause. Allow me to translate what this guy is really saying. So I'm ugly AF, so I can't get the women I think are gorgeous. So I emotionally manipulated this larger woman with a pretty face for 1.5 years. I made her think that I loved her. So when I dropped the hammer, she'd think it was her responsibility to lose weight to save our relationship. And then I would get the IG baddie of my dreams. But hey, if that doesn't work, I still got free emotional and probably financial support for almost 2 years and regular sex too.
You serious?
That was probably the worst take she could have possibly done.
Notice how he didn't mention anything about how they met or ended up dating, because he wants to make himself seem like a victim of accidental circumstance. You know, if she had been the one who liked him, he would have been like, oh, well, she was a great girl, so I gave it a chance. I tried to go with the flow when she asked me out, because that's not what happened. That's why he didn't say anything. The truth is, he pursued this woman every step of the way, and he has dedicated himself to deceiving her into thinking that she is what he wants. And that's why they're going to couples counseling, probably because she insisted, why isn't this relationship working? You know, because he's saying to her, oh yeah, you're great, you're wonderful, I love you so much. Because he's hanging on long enough to try to get her to conform to what he wants.
Or maybe he actually likes her and he's finding it hard to tell her she needs to lose weight.
Ladies, watch your back is all I have to say. I have quite a few male relatives and friends, and I can't tell you how often I've heard men say, oh, she's nothing serious, and then proceed to date her for months or longer. My dad always says, men will never spell it out for you, because while you may not be, quote, good enough to marry, he doesn't mind using you until the woman he actually wants comes along. So here's how you read the signs. The guy is not going to be enthusiastic about you or the relationship. This guy here, he may never have called her fat or said, oh, I wish you would lose weight to her face, but I bet you he acts a certain way. he doesn't take her anywhere. He didn't introduce her to his family and friends. He doesn't call her his girlfriend, and they aren't exclusive. This has nothing to do with her size and everything to do with how he feels about it. She could be with somebody who really respects and admires her, loves her just the way she is, and that's what she deserves. But he's not giving her that. And she can sense there's a problem in the relationship because, like I said, they're going to therapy. You deserve someone who's always going to be proud of you and treat you like the queen that you are. Like and follow.
But what if she's like 800 pounds? She deserves what? Who does she deserve? Prince Charming? Oh my goodness. Women have a weird way of twisting what's very obvious and making it something totally different. And when I say different, I mean like a dark, twisted fantasy version of what you said. Since she can't read, I'm going to try to analyze what's going on in this post. Okay? So, dude met the girl. Girl was on the chubby side. Bro thought he could handle it because, she had everything else going for her. But after a year and a half, he reached his limits. His question is simply, is there a right way to tell her she needs to lose weight? The answer is no. Doesn't matter what tone, the right words, or even the venue, it will hurt her. But it needs to be done. Forget about all this therapy stuff. Just man up and tell her. If she doesn't want to do it, you gotta move on because she will only get bigger over time. Okay? Let's take a look at the comment section. My sister was married for 13 years and had 4 kids with a man who then told her he had never been attracted to her or in love. They divorced with a 3-month-old baby at the age of 40. This isn't uncommon, people. Actually, that is a very uncommon scenario because usually the women are breaking up with the men at a 70 to 80% clip. So nice try. To be honest, if a guy's not obsessed with you, it shows. Women settle and accept whatever. Funny part is, if he was obsessed with you, you'd probably get the ick. So it wouldn't work out anyways. My most controversial opinion is that I think couples counseling is a whole waste of time. Yeah, I agree too, because nothing about that couples counseling is going to be traditional thoughts or teachings. It's going to be all some new wave, new leftist view, and it's always going to be catered to the woman's perspective. So on to the next.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Guys. Sometimes the ladies are actually right. We be doing too much sometimes. There's always a time and place for everything. Gaming with your boy in the delivery room while your girl's laid up on the hospital bed, that's diabolical work. Come on, fam. It's not a good look. You gotta take moments like this a little bit more serious. I don't even care if she says she was cool with it. Don't do it, fam. Now they're gonna use this clip to shame all gamers worldwide for the rest of eternity. Let's take a look at the comment section. May this love never find me. Amen. Hey, I can't argue with her, man. It's not looking too good, bruv. And you gave him a baby? See, this is how they're looking at you. They're looking at you like you're worthless. Come on, man. Every guy's dream. No, this is not our dream. No. He's going to have to check the tapes and see where he gone wrong on this one. No. On to the next.
Manifest my own destiny. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, the perfect recipe. May they remember me, my words will live on. I'm guided by an energy, a flame, hold it close to you. Check out my melodies. Isn't the media that's been leading you? I'll show you a thing. Misdirection, what's the message? They don't want you to win.
As much as we all like to rip on men, this is time to take some accountability.